Well, hello, it's Catherine and Erica from Catherine Pooler Designs with our next collection with Sizzix. This one is going to be for everyone.
It is so versatile. Definitely images that you're going to use year-round for all occasions.
So in this video, we're going to go through all of the products. I'm going to show you how everything works on its own and works together, and share a lot of great inspirational projects.
And this was all inspired by our classic whimsical style. You are going to love it as a collection as a whole, as well as the individual products.
Do you have a favorite?
Ooh, as we go through, I'll tell you which one.
Me too. All right, let's dive in. We always choose a color palette, so all of the samples are going to be made with the same ink colors, which makes it easy for you to grab a color combination, grab the stamps, dies, stencils, embossing folders. It's all made easy for you. In this collection, we're using It's a Girl, Rockin' Red, Tiara, Tiki Torch, Lime Ricky, and Aquatini.
And we wanted a solid party rainbow that was going to be a lot of fun, and you're going to see why you need a rainbow of colors here shortly.
First up, let's take a look at Whimsy Blooms. This stamp set has 22 stamps in it. All of these are labeled, so you're going to stamp the leaf, the A flower, and the A flower, and you're going to create a beautiful bloom. And all of these are made that way. And then the thinlits and framelits will die cut the flowers. And we've also made them multi-purpose because they're going to work on their own too. So check this out.
Oh, those are so pretty.
Stamped, die cut, stamped, die cut, stamped, die cut, stamped, die cut, stamped, die cut. So you can see how to use them with or without the stamps. We have 3 little cute sentiments, hello, sweet friend, and with love. And let's look at a few samples.
This is really, really pretty. She stamped and die cut the flowers and laid them out in a really nice way. I love how she kind of cut it in half.
Then very simple, just a few layers of paper and the flowers on top. And then this is a stunner with a really light ink blended center to kind of ground everything, and then the 3 blooms. And she used the stamps and the die cuts together in a really great way because, let's see.
Yeah, she added dimension.
Yeah, you can stamp the flowers without using the dies. You can stamp the stamps and then die cut them, or you can just use the die cuts on their own.
So much versatility.
Then with the same style of flowers, we created a layered stencil. Erica, what?
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
It's so gorgeous. So this is the Happy Garden layered stencils. And how many layers do we have in there, Catherine?
It's 4.
Nice.
And you're going to create a background like this. Beautiful.
Stunning.
So a couple different
colorways
for you. Here's one with just a simple sentiment added to it. And then this one, you're the best, yay. So you'll see that here shortly. And I love this piece down the center just to give it some fun little pop. And then add in the textured embossing folder. And these 2 products, just like our stamps and thinlits, can be used together or alone. So I wanted to show you just a tiny bit of how to use this. So here is white cardstock with that embossed image, and then you can take the stencil and layer it over the top, line up the embossed image with the stencil, and give it a little ink blend.
Oh, pretty. I love the extra detail that you get from that.
Yeah, I love this. Next up, we have bright butterflies.
Oh, fun. So this set is super cute, and you are going to love all of the different ways you can create a whole bunch of butterflies.
I'm a butterfly sucker.
Yeah?
That sounds weird.
A big fan.
I'm a sucker for butterflies. So let's dive in. So here are the stamps. This is a 2-step stamping set. So we have the solid images, and then we have these fun patterns to mix and match on top of the butterflies. Some of them are going to match the footprints exactly, and some are going to be a little wonky.
Yes, it's a lot of fun to have it be like a loose artistic feel.
I love loose artistic feels.
Yeah, and add a little something to a traditional stamp.
We have the framelit dies, which will cut out your butterflies, and then we have matching or coordinating patterns. So you can use the stamps alone. You could use the stamps with the framelits. You can use the stamps with the framelits and add some texture, or you can use just the thinlits.
Just the thinlits.
Look how cute. We also have 2 butterfly bodies, 2 butterfly trails, and 2 hearts. Ta-da! And then we have some pattern. Oh my gosh, these are so cute.
Looking at those that are stamped without the bodies on, I think you could just do some pattern play with these as well with some geometric things.
Oh,
Don't even have to be butterflies.
and you know what that makes
You
me
could put
think
a stem
of?
on it and make it a flower.
You totally could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then pull in the stamp and spin with this.
Oh my goodness.
So much fun to be had.
A spinning butterfly card is definitely needing to be made.
These are so precious. Some ink blending on the stamp here for these, and be watching out for a video from me because I'll be showing you how to do that.
I also like the difference in like the contrast with using the gray over top here versus the tone on tone.
Absolutely. So pretty. I love this little trail here with this.
It's a trail of love.
Oh, so cute. So we have 2 fabulous stamp sets with the coordinating dies that we've looked at. We looked at a stencil and an embossing folder.
Now, I think you're going to need some layered dies so we can add some dimension to our cards and projects.
Border party circle dies. These are definitely a must-have. You're going to die cut, and then you get this pattern around the edge. So there's a lot of ways you can use this.
And it's a party.
Just die cut it. You can die cut and then do the next size inside. And just like Kimberly did here, she layered and made a rainbow party, a rainbow circle party.
Super fun. And
There's
then your solid layers.
Yeah, just some die cut with solid. I love the texture and interest this subtle pattern adds to your circle dies. And this is, I cut it out in white and I just swiped my ink pad right over the top to give it color.
I love that you have 6 different sizes. So a lot of room there for whether you want to make something like a card focal point where you put imagery, or maybe just a smaller circle that you put your sentiment on.
We're going to see a whole bunch of card samples with different ways to use this.
Okay.
So then that brings us right into the overarching sentiments. Wait till you see what we do with this.
Love it.
So here's a close-up look. You're the best. Thinking of you. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday. Thank you with all my love. So excited for you. Let's celebrate. You're getting married, missing you, and congratulations. And some solid stamps, which just hold tight. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh my gosh, look at these patterns. That is so fun. We made these sentiments to have a little curve so that you can stamp them around the circles. Oh, here it is. Let's pull this in.
That helps with
oh my gosh, so
scale.
Fun. Yeah. And here we go. This. And even along the stem of the flower.
How cute. We thought of everything.
So these stamps here, why not make a border?
Oh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's pretty. And you know what I see? This is weird, but I kind of see a bird. Give him a little eyeball.
You were really thinking outside the box.
I know.
Today.
I'm trying to figure out what my favorite is.
Then grab your stamp and spin.
Yes.
And create backgrounds like those.
This next one's a stunner. What in the world?
Yeah, so stunning.
She's pretty. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, lots of different looks you're going to be able to achieve with these stamps. I mean, they look really simple, right?
Yeah.
Then put them with that stamp and spin and you're going to make magic.
It's like a mandala that you made.
Absolutely. And then here's a simple one just with the thank you all the way around using the stamp and spin. And then these little medallions and a butterfly on top. Then you can also just use these as a background element. I love that.
Pretty.
Some ink blending with stamping over the top. And then what? Let's take a look at that. We have flowers and butterflies.
Yes.
What's missing?
Rainbows. This is the Rainbow Arches dies. This is a super fun set of thinlits you are going to love.
So when you die cut these, you end up with these fun arches. You can cut them out of pattern paper, or you can cut them out of white and then do direct to paper over the individual pieces. We also have the hearts, little tiny hearts. I love how these fit like this, and you can just do some extra, and you can do extra pattern on the rainbow arches.
Such a cute embellishment.
Cute.
Yeah.
Or the little polka dots. And then these clouds are funky and so cute. And then here are a few rainbows on those border party circles. Adorable. Let's look at some cards. This one, I did the embossing technique with dies and then added an adorable rainbow and hello, sweet friend. Little ink blending, rainbow with love. I love these sparkling hearts.
Cute.
Then we're going to use the overarching sentiments, the circle dies, add that rainbow in the center, and you got a winner.
Oh my goodness. So many possibilities.
Some sparkly embossing powder on those clouds and a pretty simple layout here. Here is another one using those as texture. I would have not thought to do that. Thank you, Christy Goulet.
Yeah, I love that it's a really mod look. I can't believe there's more. We've got another embossing folder and another stencil.
Which one do you want to see first?
How about the on-the-spot embossing folder?
Ooh. I hear that you all absolutely love our embossing folders. So we have two in this collection.
Love it.
One with the flowers, and then this one is just very shape-oriented, very graphic. Here it is, just in white.
Look at that texture. Those 3D embossing folders are amazing because you get such deep impression.
This one is just some ink blending or direct to paper actually over the top. So fun. And this one I ink blended a few light colors of ink over. And then just add, I mean, you could even just pop a rainbow on there, a sentiment, and you're done.
Super cute. I like how we took some of the different imagery, textures, and geometric patterns, and we repeated them in different places so it all connects together. The Paper Scraps Layered Stencil.
So this comes in 4 layers so that you can get lots of different colors on here. You know, you don't have to stop at 4. Some of these are far enough apart where it would be really easy to take a small ink blending brush and do a different color here than here and just go to town. I mean, this is like so you were in your craft room and this is what ends up on the floor and we turned it into art.
Yes. I love the texture that you get for it from this, and it's very much reminiscent of terrazzo. So you get a really fun pattern. And then depending on what colors you use, you could do this even in some natural colors and make it look a bit more organic.
I would love to see that. I love the analogous color combo here.
Yes, this one's giving sea glass with that color combo.
Yeah, so throw some sea animals on here or anything ocean related and that'll be great. And you know what? We said we had 2 more.
I know, but we missed something.
You cannot forget about our exclamations word dies. So wow, yay, and hey.
I'm going to confess something now. This is my favorite.
It is?
Yep. I love, like you said you were a sucker for butterflies.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a good word die. I like a bold one. I like a cute one. And this checks all of the boxes.
Okay, so you are the exclamations word dies, and I might be.
Oh, okay.
I know, it's a surprise, right?
Yeah, so that's the sentiment set, the overarching sentiments.
Yes.
Has those cool shapes in it.
It might be a tie, though. The butterflies and the overarching sentiments, because I'm a sucker for butterflies, and I'm also a sucker for anything geometric and graphic. And then when I can create patterns like this from one product, it's a huge win for me.
You know, Catherine, it's kind of like your kids. You can't just pick one favorite.
Well, no, just kidding. That's right. Can't pick one favorite. They're all fantastic. This collection goes together like a dream. There are products that stand alone, and then when mixed in with the others, your projects and your handmade cards and scrapbook pages and whatever it is you create from paper crafting products, they're just going to really wow your friends and family. And you're going to have a great time creating with them.
Yes, definitely. This is such a fun collection to play with. So you're definitely going to enjoy all your hours spent in the craft room with whatever things you choose as your favorites.
So make sure you subscribe to the Sizzix channel and the Catherine Puller Designs YouTube channel. And all these products will be available online as well as your local retailer.
And please give us a thumbs up and share this video with your crafty friends so that they can see all the gorgeous products we've created with Sizzix as well.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.